everyone, Amber Michelle here with another video. Sorry I haven't been on quite as much lately. I've just been busy working on some other projects and things. But today I would like to talk about meditation and specifically the benefits of meditation, because as a yoga instructor, meditation is has a really close part of my life. It's very near and dear to me, and I feel like it can be often overlooked part of a yoga practice, or just a healthy practice in your life. So today we're going to list 10 benefits of meditation, because sometimes I think just to even getting to starting to do something or incorporate a beneficial practice into your life, oftentimes I think the first part of that is understanding the why behind doing it, why you would take the time to start a meditation practice. It's not always easy to start a meditation practice, so really having a solid foundation of really good reasons for why that you would want to take the time to meditate or to practice meditation. So that being said, I have a little list here so I don't forget anything. 10 benefits of meditation. 1, it reduces stress. And I know this is probably kind of like the most obvious one, but it really does. I myself have experienced this benefit, and I still get stressed out sometimes. Don't think that starting a meditation practice means that everything's going to be cool all the time and you're never going to get stressed out, but it gives you another tool for how to manage that stress in a healthy and productive way. Number 2, it improves concentration. Because when you're sitting and you're just focusing in quiet on your meditation, and you're trying to focus your thought, whether it's on a mantra or on a single point, or maybe you're looking at a certain point in the room, there are lots of different ways that you can meditate. And you don't have to be seated to meditate necessarily either. You can do it lying down, you can do it when you're walking, during yoga, asana practice. There are lots of different ways. You just want to find the way that works for you, but that's a different thing. But yeah, it improves your concentration. So when you take the time to focus in on something like meditation, that can transfer into other parts of your life. So maybe you're better able to focus when you're at work on a project, or maybe you're better able to focus when you're sitting down trying to read a book and absorb the information, things like that. It can encourage a healthy lifestyle, because really, when we do 1 or 2 healthy things, it tends to have a ripple effect on our lives, and then we want to do other healthy things because we start to care more about ourselves, or we do this one healthy thing and we see how awesome it is and how much it's helping us. So then we want to see, well, how can I add more of this goodness into my life? And I mean, that can go with pretty much anything that's like a good habit, and it can work with bad habits too. It's just that ripple effect. So meditation, it encourages a healthy lifestyle. Number 4, increases self-awareness. When you're sitting just with your thoughts, and that's it. There's nothing else. There's not like all these distractions and, your phone going off and the TV over there and music over here and someone else talking, whatever it is. You're kind of removing yourself from that and looking inwards. And you kind of can start to recognize, you ask yourself these questions like, who am I? And you start to see yourself, like your soul, like who you really are when you peel off all the other layers. So, increasing self-awareness. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Increases happiness and improves overall well-being. I kind of feel like that one's self-explanatory, but if you have less stress and you're better focused and you're healthier and you're more self-aware, all of those things are probably going to make you a little bit of a happier person. And your overall well-being, just taking time, giving yourself permission to take time in a quiet space away from all the outside noise, can just be so beneficial in improving your overall well-being. So you really just gotta try it and you'll know what I'm talking about. Increases acceptance. I keep forgetting what number we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 increases acceptance. And this, I think this mostly is, I feel like it's a lot with self-acceptance and accepting yourself, but when you're sitting with yourself, that self-awareness. But I also feel like it's acceptance for just things going on in your life. Maybe something, you got an argument with somebody, or you lost your job, or just something didn't quite work out the way that you wanted it to. And when you sit with it and you meditate on it, you can really begin to see things more from a universal perspective, as in just seeing it. I don't even know how to put it into words really, but like the universe is working and you are where you're supposed to be, and everything that's meant to happen will eventually, and everything happens for a reason. And just finding a peace in knowing that if one door closes, it usually means that another better door is about to open, and you're just better able to just sit with something and take it in, instead of being like, oh my gosh, what do I do? To just take a step back for a minute, breathe, and say, okay, this is okay, really. I can handle this. I've handled everything else before. It's always been okay. At some point, this will be too. So you can just accept things. You can accept others. Just acceptance. Number 7, enhances immune system and lowers blood pressure. More with those healthy practices, right? Lowering blood pressure. There have been studies of people who reported that after taking on a meditation practice that they would go get their blood pressure checked and it was lower. Number 8, slows heart rate. It's, you're reducing stress, you're going to lower your heart rate, and you're focusing on your breath, hopefully. So you're gonna feel, everything's gonna slow down, and that's gonna allow your heart rate to slow down too, instead of rushing from one thing to the next, and your heart's going like boom, 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 boom. Instead, you're kind of like, okay. I hope you like the little hand illustration there. That wasn't planned either, but it's what it is. Number 9, increases energy. You might think just sitting doing nothing, why would that increase energy? But it can, because you're just able to take a step back. And when we're running around rushing and thinking tons of thoughts and having all this noise, that can be exhausting. So taking a break from that can just be such a relief and much more energizing. And number 10, reduces depression, anxiety, anger, and confusion. Again, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but as someone who's personally dealt with depression and anxiety issues for most of my life, I have felt that keeping a regular meditation practice and doing it consistently has really helped me to just be, again, a happier person. And it's not that I never get depressed, I never get anxious, because those things do still happen sometimes. But I feel like I'm better equipped to deal with them, and I feel like I always, no matter what happens, I always have this meditation I can go back to, because meditation is free. It's available pretty much anytime. Maybe not right in the middle of something, but even then you can stop and focus on your breath usually. But you can do meditation at home every day. It's just your choice to take the time to sit down and do it. And again, you can also meditate in other ways, just by taking a walk, or even dance sometimes can be a meditation for people. Yoga Nidra, there's so many different ways to meditate. And it can really help with stress, anxiety, lowering your heart rate, and lowering your depression, because it's just, make you happier and uplifted, and reducing anger, because if you're angry and your immediate response is what the hell are you doing, or whatever it is, but you can take a step back, you can calm down some, and then be able to go back eventually to revisit that situation in a better state of mind to deal with it in a more diplomatic way. And confusion, it can reduce confusion. I found answers so many times in meditation, even when I wasn't specifically looking for them. So many of my ideas about solutions to things, or even themes for like my yoga classes and stuff like that, have come to me as like a light bulb moment during meditation. So it can really help. And if you're feeling confused, just sitting and trying not to let all the thoughts overwhelm you and just letting it be can just be so beneficial. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. So those are the 10 benefits of meditation, and there are more. I just thought of some more while I was doing this list, but keep it at 10. I just give you some whys for if you're looking to get back to meditation practice, or to start one, or just to keep meditating. I remind you why you might be doing it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you got something from this, and I'll see you next time. Please click subscribe if you're liking this content, and like the video if you like it, and follow me on social media if you're interested. Peace.